Do you want me to put it in the fridge? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I was just trying to figure out if you want to just... Oh, perfect.
That's weird.
And you want to just put it by your crate?
I'm just joking. I'm just joking too.
You probably have the cover.
I was telling Kristen, I don't understand, but then I'm like, you know what? Holy if there's anybody.
There's nothing to it.
Even if there was, even if there were, I'm totally okay with that.
Just put it in my
I want him to
crate.
be happy. He's lonely. And if you can
Me to put tinfoil on it?
No,
I'm happy
it's
and
still
have
great.
reasons. I want you to know that. I mean, it's totally just playful and just playing around.
I know. But I also didn't want him to stick around. That's why I was like,
Get out.
you're not leaving this back here. I'm sorry. It's just an occasional
I'm
thing.
going to catch enough slack for this. But see, I live my life living and worrying about that.
Yes, sir.
And now I'm, alone because I'm worried about what people thought about me.
Thanks for giving me a hand, man.
And now I'm trying to relearn how to flirt again and how to be happy. Don't ever do that to yourself.
Oh, no,
You
it's
no
all right,
matter
man.
what
I
people
thought
think
X
and
was on,
talk
but I
about
guess
them
some
like
people
it.
X is name and everything.
It's your life, and I applaud you for that. When I was talking to Kristen, I'm like, I don't understand her lifestyle. I don't see how she can do that. She's just doing the rounds now, but then I realized, you know what? But at least she's living her life, Bella. At least she's standing up for what she wants to be with. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
so
but my
I
thing is
admire that about you.
But
I have to
I mean,
say.
if my lifestyle was just like sleeping around, it would have happened already.
Right. And it's not.
And my standards are way too high to do that here.
I wish you would talk more about that to us so we can understand.
No, I would love to.
Because the way it looks is like, it looks like, she just hops in the bed with this guy one day and another guy the same day and that night. And
Nikki's hopped more beds than I have.
If that, I know. And if that's the way it is, if that's not the way it is, let us know because I want to learn,
No, it's...
in your defense,
Especially with all the stuff with Jake, it might need to become more of a conversation, I'm finding.
Yeah.
Because of the
You need to, because I don't want people to get the wrong impression.
Yeah.
And plus, I want to help understand that lifestyle. Not that I want to be a part of it or do it, but I just want to understand it. Because the last thing I want to do is judge someone.
And that's part of why I'm here.
And I feel like I was judging you earlier when I was talking to Kristen a little bit, and I'm like, well, that's not right, Bella. It's not right to judge people.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yeah, because, my life has been not being with people for fear of what people would think.
Yeah.
And then I've lived my whole life letting boyfriends go and not being happy and being alone.
Yeah.
I wish I'd done it the way you're doing it and been like, you know what? If somebody doesn't like it, it's my business. It's nobody's business who I'm in the bed with. It's nobody's business what I'm doing. I admire that about you.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I want to learn more about it too.
I mean, part of why I'm here is for education about
and educate us.
what I do.
I think the world wants to learn. I don't want the world to judge you and get the wrong impression.
Yeah.
So maybe we could have a conversation later, however you want to do it, with a couple of us, the whole group, or just a few of us on an intimate level.
It might.
Might be better like the girls, or I don't know.
It might be something later today.
Because I don't want the world to see you in a bad light, because that's not fair.
No, of course not. Of course not.
Because you're a sweet person, you have a lot to offer, and I want to learn. I'm sure other people do too.
No, well, we'll definitely talk about it. And honestly, like I love talking about it. Like, I love educating people about it. I love when people have questions. So it doesn't bother me. And
I'll be honest, I'm hurt. I feel a little jealous right now because it's like here, you wake up with Josh, and then, Nikki has like Ernesto giving her food, and then Cal brings her a big pot of oatmeal, and here I am. I have nobody. Nobody's bringing me food. Nobody's snuggling up to me.
All of us.
It hurts. It's like.
I know.
I feel hurt, I feel jealous, and it's just, I feel angry, and it's like, I just...
I know. When Mike wasn't sleeping next to me anymore, it killed me, because it was lonely. And it's hard here. There's not a lot of things that are comforting here.
No, it's like...
But it's the first time in my life that I've realized how much strength I have when I'm alone.
Yeah.
That I really do have everything within me that I need to keep going. I mean, after Mike and I split up, the first day was horrible. The second day was bad. The third day was fine.
I could tell you were upset, yeah.
But then I was like, oh, actually, I'm okay. As it turns out, I didn't die. I didn't fall into a depression. I didn't kill myself. is fine.
Yeah.
You know, but it's tough.
It's just hard when I see everybody shacking up, and even if it's just a snuggle, or you know, people see Nikki hungry, they bring her 5 pots of food, and I'm just sitting there, and it's just like, what about me? I mean, all I get is Josh being picky on me. He's just doing.
Josh, come here and love on Bella.
No, I don't want to. I just want to have a girl moment. And it's just like he
Look at
picks
his
on
hair.
me, but it's like.
Look at his hair right now, Bella.
I know. And like you've got Jake to look forward to, and I was looking forward to my date, but then they had a wreck and they couldn't make it, and nobody made concessions to find somebody else for me to go on a date with. So here I'm going through, once again, I was looking forward to having a date, and then it got shot to hell. It's just, you know, it's like, what about me? What about me? What about me? You know.
Well,
I just feel so alone sometimes, and I try to reach out, and then all around me I see everybody else kind of pairing up and offering her food, and it's just like, and then, you know, I have to fight for every little thing, and then I get a little bit of chocolate that gets thrown on the floor, and then Chris makes mean comments to me, and it's just like, I can't take it anymore. I'm like the most sensitive person here, and I'm really hanging on by the skin of my teeth.
I know you are.
It's like I'd rather be beat up and tossed aside than watch other people get their needs met, and I have to sit here and like starve, not food-wise, but intimacy-wise, and you know. Because see, I didn't have the family that loved you and made you feel good. I'd walk in a room and my dad would just look at me like, what do you want now? And I'm getting that here. It's not fair. And I know Josh is just joking and playing around.
Nobody loves me.
I'd walk in the room with my dad. At least you have good memories of your dad. I walk in the room with my dad, and he's like with a newspaper, or he's got the TV on. He turns it on louder just to let me know you're not wanted here. When are you getting out of our house? Why are you here? I mean, it's just like I just want to feel like people really want me around, you know.
You know, Bella, I think the fact that you're participating in this experience is so transformative for you, and it's going to be so transformative for your life outside of here.
I hope so. I'm not going back to their house. I'm not going back to people who don't want me around, you know.
You've seen how much people love you.
I know.
Like, both in here and out there. You know, you are well liked, and people feel for you, you know.
But they're like here in a fleeting moment, and then they're gone, and then I'm back on a day-to-day basis of being, you know, Chris is always, get that painting done for Lefty. And it's like he's calling me out when I'm doing it. I've been waiting on things. I've talked to Lefty. I do and honor my goals. I'm not a liar like he says. And it's like I'm constantly being bombarded with his negativity. And then I see you and Josh hook up, and it's like, well, you know. And I think it's great, but it's like, and then this, and then that, and then thank God James is here, because at least he gives me, you know, we all need strokes. We all need to feel loved and pet and doted over. And when the first time I felt like it was when he was doing my hair, you know. I think people were talking to me because it's so hard. And I joke about it and I laugh, and it's like, but I'm like kind of hurting inside, you know? I don't like feeling like this.
It's been interesting, you know, it's been really interesting for me because I'm used to, for all of my personal, like emotional needs, I'm used to relying on the people that I love that are very close to me.
And I've never had that. I've never had that support.
And then coming here.
Financially, they would help you out with bills, but not the emotional support,
and then
you know?
Coming here, it's been really interesting where it feels a little scary losing that safety net, but then finding that dissipates to the rest of the community, that while it's not necessarily focused in one person anymore, that I get bits from everybody.
So you're able to bring that into here because you know how to make that happen. I don't. I
well,
try.
This is where you learn.
I try. I'm trying, but then, you know, Josh pushes it too far, and then it says things hurtful, you know. It's like I'm trying, you know, to connect with people and all that, but it's just Chris jumps in and cuts it off at the pass, or Josh will say something mean, and you know.
Well, that's the reason why you're here, Bella, is to learn. We're all learning, you know. And I didn't know.
I just want to feel loved. I just want to feel like what you're doing right now feels so good. I haven't had this in my life. And I want to, you know, and because the way I look, people, you know, will try and tear me down. Oh, she's had her life handed to her on a silver platter. You know, I walk in a restaurant and they're like, well, who does she think she is? And it's like, they don't understand. They don't understand. because of the way I look and because of the family I grew up in, I have been isolated all my life. And that's probably why I drank so much like I did.
We're all learning about each other, and it's so funny because, like, we've gone through so much together and we've bonded so much, but at the same time there's still so much that we don't know about each other.
I know.
You know, there's still so much that we don't know, and you know, that's something that Nikki and I have been talking about, of like really trying to really push for group cohesion, really trying to push people to talk to the people that they don't hang out with normally, to get to know them, you know, because like the more we know each other, the more unity there is, and the harder it is for there to be tension.
Exactly.
You know, like
exactly.
You don't want to cut off a hand when it's your hand. You know, when you feel that we're all part of the same body, you don't want to hurt the body. You know,
and it hurts.
And that's what we need.
When we hurt, I wish people would stand up for me more when Chris does his thing, because he's clearly doing a thing, and I wish people would start saying something.
That's not just you. Ever since Bree left, he's been very
okay. Like, towards other people too.
More is not just you.
Okay.
We've all noticed it, that he's gotten very You know, and maybe that's something that will relax now that he has his stuff to do, or not. And if it doesn't, then we can confront it. But hopefully that now that he kind of gets his outlet, that'll dissipate.
We need to do something, because if it keeps on, it hurts a lot. You know, it's been going on since day one, and I've been having to deal with it. And if it weren't for that, I'd be part of the group more, because things that I've done that have good intentions have been, she's a liar, she's greedy, you know.
Let me tell you, like, I'm so happy that we've been able to figure out a way to get you to eat with the group, because that changed a lot.
Oh, I know. And I was just trying to take care of my health.
No, I understand that, but that changed a lot, because I could tell it, like, from the first meal that you sat down and you were back eating with us, like,
and
the fact that people were joking with you and you know, playing with you, like, it changes the whole energy, and so I'm really glad that happened, you know, because I can see, I know that there's been an energy shift. I know you can tell there's been an energy shift. You know, it's slowly getting more positive, more better, you know, as much as I deeply, deeply, deeply loved Mike and Rob, you know, they carried a lot of cynicism and a lot of negativity.
A lot of sarcasm.
A lot of sarcasm. And
every
while they were funny, like, that energy being gone has changed a lot. It's opened us up a lot to be able to do things like
have fun, and
like breakfast yesterday, or to try different things, you know. And so
let me share those feelings with you, because I'm not a jealous person, but I think with all of the hurt, it's just like the straw that broke the camel's back.
No,
and I'm just
like, and I'm
so I'm happy, because I want Josh to be happy, and if he wants to be with anybody here, I mean, you know, just friends, it's just playful. But I think what hurts is I want somebody to come, want to really snuggle up with me, not a booty call, but like, and not when they're drunk, but like, hey, Matt, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm like a little kitten that's been in the pound and been beaten, abused, and now I'm trying to come out and trying to, you know, I need a lot of love. I need, or at least a little bit of love, you know. It's like, I'm not high maintenance, but I do need a little bit of love. We all do.
We all do.
And I've tried to live my life all on my own and all alone, and you know, dealing with the family stuff and my brother and everything, and he just got fed up with it, just went his own way. And I want to reconnect with my brother. It's like I want to feel that connection with the human race again, not just animals. And when we're sharing about, you know, people that we've missed that are gone, I couldn't think of a single one, and I was like, that makes me so sad. I'm like, how sad to be on Earth and not feel a connection with another human being like that, you know? I want that, and I'm like the most caring, giving, loving person that I know, but to not have a connection like that.
And you know, you come from special circumstances. I mean, because you're not used to having a family that you want to connect with.
Exactly.
You know,
I've tried to connect with them, but I get cut off.
You know, you're used to family being something that you need to defend yourself against. You know, and you know, we all come in here and on a certain level, subconsciously, unconsciously, or whatever, like, there's a part of us that tries to recreate that or wants to manifest that, because that's what we're used to.
And I don't want to.
You know, and you're learning.
And I'm working really hard to create like a loving environment. You know?
you know, and you're learning because you know, the family that you have here, it shouldn't be something that any of us feel like we need to defend ourselves against.
I felt like that since day one.
And you know, and sometimes that's been the case, but we're working towards that not being the case.
It's getting better. It does feel better. Yeah. Thank you, Dad.
It's gonna be okay. We're getting there.
When I was talking to Kristen,
It's turning around.
When I was talking to Kristen, I was hearing myself talking. I'm like, no, that's not you. You know, why are you even feeling like this? What's wrong on an inward level? It has nothing to do with you hooking up with Josh, or it's me realizing that all my life I've let other people tell me, no, you can't kiss that boy. No, you can't go to prom. No, you can't have that baby because you're not married, or no, you can't do this, or what do you mean what are you wearing that sexy, pretty outfit? Why are you fixing your hair? Are you trying to be a hooker? I mean, it's just like,
and you know,
I've never had people say, wow, you're so good. Well, tell us about coming over, honey. I can't even imagine what that looks like, or tell us about your new boyfriend. It's always, he's too young for you, or what the f with you, or why are you dressed like, what's wrong with your makeup? Why do you have makeup on? It's always been like attack. You ever seen that game Whack-A-Mole? Every time I'd start to come up and feel pretty again, whack back down. Whack-A-Mole, Whack-A-Mole.
I think the self-awareness is really important. I mean, because in my lifestyle, you know, jealousy is a thing that happens. Like, it's something that you deal with all the time, and it's a tool. You know, it's a tool to see. I never truly
felt it until I came here.
You know, it's a tool to see into yourself, to see where your insecurities lie and what the problem really is. You know, because with jealousy, it almost is never just
it's like, why
on the
am I
surface.
feeling? I felt anger when Cal brought her that pot of oatmeal. It wasn't about her hungry or whatever. It was just like she had Cal bring her oatmeal, and then Ernesto offered her. It was like everybody's offering everything to Nikki, and nobody's offering anything to me, and it's just like, where is that coming from? Why am I feeling so angry right now? Why am I feeling so jealous? And this is the first time in my life I've ever felt jealousy. Now I know what it feels like. And it's like, because my needs aren't getting met, that's where it's coming from. I've never felt jealousy until now. I felt hurt. I had a boyfriend cheat on me, and I felt hurt, but never jealous. But now it was like anger, like, and I even went over to her and said something mean. I was like, "So, Nikki, did you get enough food?" I mean, it was just like, where did that come from? It was not out of love and kindness. Like, did you get enough food? You want some? It was like, did you get enough food? That's not who I am.
But it's so.
And I don't want to be like that.
It's so important
I don't
to have
know what
that
to do.
awareness, because I mean, jealousy, it's an emotion, and like,
I want to cut
all
that
emotions,
off at the past,
well,
that does
but the
not
thing is,
feel
though,
good.
that all emotions, they're ephemeral. They come and they go. You know, it's a matter of how you react to it. You know, it's, you know, it's the thing is, like, I feel jealousy, and do I choose to go key his car? Or do I talk to him about it, or do I just work on myself? You know, like, it's all different levels. Like,
and then when Cal brought my paints, Craig brought my paints, I was like excited to have that connection at least with someone. And I was so excited. I felt really good. And then Cal jumps in between us and is like, okay, I need this. And I'm like, no. And so I set a boundaries. I need to start setting boundaries. I said, Cal, you're gonna have to wait, sweetheart. I'm here with Craig. This is our interaction. And then I felt good about that. And then when I was done, then Cal can have it. So I just need to set boundaries more, I think, with people. You know. Hey, Josh.
We're just friends, Bella.
I know.
You know my heart lies with you.
You're so funny. I wasn't upset about that. I want you to be
Sometimes I
happy.
feel really
No,
lonely here,
honestly, on a serious level, I want you to be happy because I know you get lonely.
Bella,
And I won't let you call on the bell with me when you're drunk.
I just passed out over there, okay?
It's
Relax.
okay. It's okay. Even
Relax,
if you were
Bella.
stone cold sober and went over there, I'm okay with it. I want you to be happy because I know it
Bella,
gets lonely.
I would lay next to you. I would sleep next to anybody here, just so you know.
No.
It does get lonely here, huh?
I know, and I know you've got needs, and I totally am okay with that.
Bella. It was really innocent. I just slept on
I
the bed.
know. I'm just saying if it got into more than that, I'm okay with
Bella,
it.
you guys are like my sisters. It's really weird.
I know.
You think if you guys think I'm interested in any of you at this point,
That's why I can't.
you guys are just my friends.
That's how I see
You're
you
my
as
family.
like a brother.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is how I see you guys
like
too.
Family.
We joke around, But it
I
would be
wouldn't feel
really weird at this
comfortable
point. I wouldn't
hooking up.
either. It makes me uncomfortable too.
I know, and so I
That's
know
why
that.
I just slept next to her.
Okay,
Relax.
all right.
But, Bella,
What?
there's some kind of reaction happening here. Did you get a little jealous?
Yeah, I did.
Ooh, baby.
I'd be lying if I said no.
Oh,
I
sweetie,
did.
I'll sleep next to you. We could have a sleepover.
It's not just you hooking up with her. It's like
Not hooking up, sleeping next to.
sorry, sleeping next to her. It's like I guess I see everybody kind of.
Not me. I'm alone.
No, but
I
you
don't
know
have
what I'm
anybody.
saying. Sleepovers here, sleepovers there, and I just feel kind of left out.
You want to be
that's all.
invited?
Yeah, I just want to be invited.
Bella, you're invited to all of my sleepovers. Okay?
Oh, Joshua.
No, but it is,
It's like Ernesto.
We're used
like
to having
Ernesto
people around
took her
us.
food, and Cal brought Nikki food, and it was just like everybody was bringing Nikki food, and it was like it's just what I'm saying.
Bella, you got to put that honey out, and you'll attract some bees.
I do.
Put the honey out. Lay it
I
on
do.
thick. The good honey.
No, I do. I'm very sweet and nice.
But all the time.
I can't when Chris is picking at me.
I know.
People are yelling at me. It's hard. It would be easy
Bella,
to be
you pick
if I had
too.
people on my side and people would stand up for me when things are said. Would be a lot easier.
Bella, sweetie.
I pick back.
Sweetie, it's a two-way street, okay? You have just as much in this as other people, okay?
No, Josh, I don't.
Or okay, you have some
I'm
partner.
loving and kind, and
Sweetie.
when somebody steps on my
Bella.
toes, I'm gonna push back.
You should.
But I don't go picking at people. I don't go seeking people out and looking.
But
Let's see how I can
think
route where
sometimes
their
you do
feathers
things to rile
today.
people, though. I think you do.
No.
You rile me sometimes.
Well, you're different, Josh. We do it to each other. It's like a fun game that we do. You know? You know what I'm saying?
We could have a sleepover sometime, okay?
It's not about that.
Just a friendly friendship, slumber party. We could put those clay masks on.
Yeah, let's
And
do that. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
And like Kristen can come over.
Yeah, we'll invite your friend Kristen.
And James, we could have a little slumber party.
Yeah.
We
why
should
not?
all do it.
Why are you inviting other people now? I just invited you, and now you're inviting all your friends.
Because I'm not
The invitation
comfortable
was
having a
for you.
sleepover with just you.
See?
I've
But
never
you don't
had
want
that
me
in my
sleeping
life.
next to Dedeker.
No, I do. It's fine. It wasn't about that.
Bella, you need to be honest with your feelings. If you really love me deep down inside and you want to marry me, just be honest. Just be honest,
your
Bella.
mouth.
Just be honest, Bella. You need
Put this in your mouth and
you need
choke
to
on
be
it.
honest with your feelings, Bella.
You need to be honest with yourself.
And if you love me, you need to fight for me, Bella. You need to fight for me. Show me that you mean it.
Baby, you're so crazy.
I don't want to step on your feet, sorry.
You're so crazy, Josh. I'm happy for you. I want you to be happy.
Bella, don't act like that's my friend, okay?
I know.
That's
I'm
all.
saying.
Don't look at me like that
Like
either.
what?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
All right.
Thank you,
Are you
baby.
feeling okay?
I'm feeling
Feeling
better.
better?
Yeah, thank you. I haven't had a lot of love in my life and my family, and
Why
it's
not?
just when I get here, I just want to feel love. That's all. We grew up in a family where it wasn't warm and fuzzy. It was more of you had to defend yourself. A lot of fighting going on and stuff, and it was very difficult. So I guess I want to recreate a loving environment where it's warm and fuzzy and people stand up for each other, and that's all.
Bella, if you would scratch my back more. I mean, ever. If you would scratch my back and rub my shoulders once in a while, I'll be your friend forever.
I'm sure you would, Josh.
It's just a little bit of love. Just a little bit. Just
Okay.
it just feels good, Bella, if you do that.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Josh.